Welcome to Immune Wisdom. I'm your resident neuroscientist, and today we're decoding a seriously fascinating question. How do our brains actually age? So get ready, because what we've discovered in the latest scientific research, man, it might just turn everything you thought you knew about staying sharp totally upside down. Now, you might be wondering, how do we actually keep our brains young? I mean, for decades, society has pretty much told us that grinding through heavy textbooks, chasing higher education, and burying our noses in complex academic theories is the absolute best way to maintain cognitive health. But is hitting the books and stacking up diplomas really the fountain of youth for our minds? Let's find out. Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our science-backed roadmap for today's explainer. We're going to decode brain age, uncover the truth about degrees, explore creativity as the key to rejuvenation, look at some specific brain-rejuvenating subjects, and finally, build your creative habits. Let's kick things off with Section 1, Decoding Brain Age. We need to look way beyond just your chronological age. You see, as neuroscientists, we don't just look at the year you were born. Honestly, that just tells us how many times you've been around the sun. To figure out your true biological brain age, researchers calculate how your brain is actually wiring and firing right now by measuring direct brain activity. This means your brain could literally be older or beautifully, vibrantly younger than your physical body, and it depends almost entirely on how you use it. Which brings us to Section 2, the truth about degrees and exactly how education impacts your brain age. So, when researchers analyzed brain aging rates, looking at everyone from primary school dropouts all the way up to PhDs, the results were absolutely wild. The rate of brain aging is exactly the same between someone with zero formal education and a literal doctor of philosophy. No way, right? But it's true. All those sleepless nights writing a massive thesis? Yeah, they didn't slow down your brain's biological aging clock one bit. And this highlights a kind of tough reality. Just absorbing dry, purely academic knowledge doesn't actually provide the anti-aging benefits we historically assumed it did. Memorizing facts and mastering rigid structures doesn't give your neural pathways the dynamic, flexible workout they actually need to stay biologically young. It's like walking on a treadmill instead of navigating a rocky mountain trail. Your brain needs something entirely different. So if traditional degrees don't do the trick, what on earth does? Let's move to Section 3, Creativity as the Rejuvenation Key. What we're talking about here is a massive paradigm shift. Engaging your brain in new creative pursuits, meaning novel, imaginative activities rather than rigid academic learning, is the true fountain of cognitive youth. It actively reverses brain aging. Why? Because it forces your brain to build entirely new, unpredictable neural connections rather than just coasting down those same well-worn structured tracks of dry knowledge. Now, what's really interesting about this is the laboratory data. Section 4, Brain Rejuvenating Subjects. The science gets incredibly specific here, measuring exactly how many years you can literally take off your biological clock. And the physical and cognitive benefits of the arts are just staggering. Check this out. Learning to play music reverses your brain age by 5.4 years. Taking up painting, that saves you 6.2 years. But the undisputed champion is dancing. It reverses your brain age by an incredible 7.1 years. I mean, think about it. Dancing requires rhythm, physical coordination, spatial awareness, and emotional expression all at exactly the same time. It is a full brain workout that literally turns back the clock. The data also reveals some pretty surprising contrasts. Look at the language stats. Knowing only one language actually adds 5 years to your brain age. But if you engage in learning and knowing multiple languages, it acts as a literal anti-aging treatment, saving you 3 years. And hey, for the gamers out there, the news is fantastic. Casual gaming saves your brain 3.1 years, and professional level gaming saves 4.1 years. That's all thanks to the intense demand for rapid problem solving and constant split-second adaptation. So, the crucial point is, how do we actually use this information? Let's hit Section 5, Starting a Creative Habit. How do we apply all this cool science without totally overwhelming ourselves? Well, here are 3 small, highly actionable steps derived directly from the research. And they prove you definitely don't need a PhD to build a daily brain-saving habit. Step 1, start playing casual games. Just pick something fun and low pressure to challenge your brain's adaptability. Step 2, learn to dance. Just move your body to music right in your living room to connect those physical and creative pathways. And step 3, challenge yourself with a new language, even if it's just for a few minutes a day. Which leaves us with one final, incredibly important question to wrap up this explainer. What will you choose to create today? The science is super clear on this. It's time to put down the dry textbooks, step away from the rigid memorization, and pick up a creative hobby right now. Your brain's youth literally depends on it. Thank you so much for joining me on Immune Wisdom. Keep learning and above all, keep creating.